This show is supported by Odoo. When you buy business software from lots of vendors, the costs add up and it gets complicated and confusing. Odoo solves this. It's a single company that sells a suite of enterprise apps that handles everything from accounting to inventory to sales. Odoo is all connected on a single platform in a simple and affordable way. You can save money without missing out on the features you need. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.
Friends beyond the binary, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the podcaster who's here to keep you company and take your mind off of stuff, to be your bore friend, your bore bud, to tell you a bedtime story, but to take forever to get there. A bedtime story full of meanders. I couldn't call them plot twists. They're more like plots in mist. It's like a plot twist in the mist. Plot mist. The newest scent from nowhere. If you've ever found yourself mixed up in the middle of a plot, but you're not totally, you're just confused enough that you've stopped paying attention, you may enjoy Plot Mist. Anyway, thanks for coming by. Sleep With Me is a podcast really is here to be. I'm just a bit silly, though my voice is not particularly silly right now, so now I'm feeling silly. But if you're new to the show, just give it a few tries, see how it goes. I'm just here to slowly meander my way into telling you a bedtime story to keep you company and take your mind off of stuff so you could fall asleep. Here to be your bore bud, your bore sib, your bore bay, your neighbor, your bore bee, your friend in the deep dark night. It does take some getting used to, so that's why I say give it a few tries. What coming up is support for the show to be free for everybody, then a long meandering intro meant to ease you into bedtime. And later on, it'll be a bedtime story. So I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you checking the show out. And these sponsors are how we're able to do it for free twice a week. Hey, everybody, this is Drew Scooter. And I just want to lay out some of the goals I have for Sleep With Me, which really haven't changed much in the history of the podcast. So my biggest goal is not to put you to sleep, but to bring you some comfort, relief, some peace of mind, some good company in the deep dark night, a friendly distraction, maybe bring you some sleepy joy and delight so you could fall asleep. But if you can't sleep, or it's really difficult, or whatever it is that you're dealing with, that you know somebody's there for you, somebody's there with you, that you could just listen to and you don't really have to pay attention to. Because that's what I always wanted my whole life, particularly when I was younger and I couldn't sleep at all, was just some kind of comforting presence to help me fall asleep or to get through the night. So those are the main goals of the show. I'm not sure if you share any of those goals. If you already do, you're saying, yes, Scoots, you've done all that for me. Spread the word about the podcast or sign up at sleepwithmepodcast.com/plus so we can keep doing that. And I guess the secondary goals of the show are to make sure the podcast is free for anyone that needs it, who couldn't pay, or for anybody to discover it, maybe just like you did, not knowing it's out there, not knowing what it's like until they try it out a few times and they say, holy cow, I had no idea this would work for me, but I'm so glad I found it. Or for people that just need the podcast every once in a while when they're going through a really, really tough time. Those are the secondary goals. And I guess the third level goals is I'd like to keep making this show long into the future. I'd like this podcast to keep coming out on a regular basis. So if any of those goals, the primary goals of the show, the secondary goals of the show, or the third level goals of the show resonate for you, if any of those goals impact you, could you please consider supporting the show in one of those two ways? It's so powerful. And then you could be a part of those goals coming true. You could say to yourself every single night, I let 5 people know about the podcast. I let 1 person know about the podcast. Or, and this is the truth, my $60 a year changed the entire history of Sleep With Me. My $240 a year, my $7 a month. It's what makes the difference between the show being here for free for people to discover it, to bring people that sleepy joy and delight. And I'm so proud of that. Either one will change the future of the podcast, will make all those goals come true. Just like our first episode was You make my dreams come true. This next episode coming out. This episode is a community effort, really. And if you want to be a part of that community effort, please consider supporting the show by spreading the word or supporting it directly. Thanks. All right, buddy, this is Scoots. This is our episode, which we're doing in coordination with the Orlando Parkstop fundraiser for the Trevor Project. So wherever you're hearing this, please use the link in the show notes. You could support the fundraiser by supporting it directly financially or by participating and buying something from one of the amazing auctions they have. So you could check all that out. Just use the link in our show notes or Google Orlando Parkstop fundraiser. But this one, last year we did, there's a restaurant in Disney World called Pizza Rizzo. And we did an episode about Pizza Rizzo. But this year, what I thought I'd do, so not everybody goes to Walt Disney World, right? And I realize not everybody knows or familiar with the Muppets either, but Walt Disney World has this, like, I think they just call it Muppets Courtyard. And I think at one point they were thinking about doing an entire land of Muppets. And this is going to sound funny, but I'm not kidding. Like, one of the main attractions at Muppets Courtyard is the restrooms. Just because they're really located in the central, easy to access area where you're walking by a lot. Two, I know where they are. They're a little bit better than a couple other restrooms, in my opinion. And they're part of the pizza. They're like also attached to the Pizza Rizzo restaurant. Then there's a beautiful fountain of Miss Piggy there. Then there's a Muppet Vision 3D movie. And then there's a Mama Melrose restaurant. There used to be a store. I think there may still be a Christmas shop there. But what we're going to do is watch this movie or a special. And actually, I'm watching on YouTube. It's a VHS version of it, and it's called The Muppets. Let's see. We want to open it up, right? Hold on, everybody. And so I'm just going to start this up. It's called Muppets. Well, okay, so just picture this. I think it's part of a free weekend of Disney Channel, which was the only time we would be watching the Disney Channel. This came out in 1990, I believe. It's called the Magical Winter Weekend, which means magically you could watch Disney Channel for free. And today, with the day of this taping, was the dragon, the 10 a.m., the dragon that wasn't, or was he? That was at 10 a.m. That must be a movie because it was an hour and a half. Then there was another special, The Railway Dragon. And then at 12 p.m., the Muppets at Walt Disney World, which is what we're watching. Right now, there's like snow on the background. It's kind of, the font is like a little bit like a present or a gift. And, oh yeah, here comes an ad so there's someone juggling. I believe that's Peter Scolari. I'm not sure. I can't get a good view. He's juggling 3 of those juggling things, those juggling sticks. And he's in a living room, like a set made look like a living room. They're talking about, hey, to subscribe to the Disney Channel, you could just call this number. Is that really who it is? I believe I knew him from, I don't know what show, Newhart's maybe? Not sure if that's who it is, though. Then they have someone working in the call center who's talking about it. It doesn't seem like the closed captions are working. You get a free Little Mermaid mug set when you subscribe. 4 mugs from Little Mermaid. And a 10-pack of hot cocoa. That's a $15.95 value. Okay, now we're seeing kind of highlights from Little Mermaid, which is under the sea. That's where you'll find me. Okay, now we have the special. We may not have any closed captions, unfortunately, but that's okay. It's like Charles Grodin is our special guest. We're seeing in Raven Simone, we're seeing Muppet feet go by, which is pretty rare because normally you see their upper bodies. We're seeing shoes, different Muppet legs. Now, Kermit, one of the people from the band, but I don't know, like one of the guy that's like a dude, but then Kermit's son or cousin. I'm not good with the Muppet names. Rolf, another Muppet that's like a pig that's very dramatic too. Beaker and Honeydew. Beaker's under the weather already. They're exploring. Oh, there's Fozzie. There's Fozzie's mother as well. And they are discussing something. Let me just try one more try here to get these captions. Okay, I guess if I don't watch it on full screen, I can see it. You're kind of a fuzzy way too. Okay, then we got Miss Piggy. She has a feather boa. And someone's carrying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of luggage. And so I guess they're going to like the Vacation Kingdom, I'm presuming. And then there's a Florida resident who's saying, "Hi, Miss Piggy." And then she runs away. And we have Gonzo and Camilla. This is going to be the vacation we dreamed of, just the two of us. He says, "Tsetse fly." Then there's Kermit and Miss Piggy. Really lucky to be going. And the little guy, I'm never sure his name. Smaller frog. Not their child, though. Yeah, this is Paradise we're headed to. Welcome to Paradise Swamp. Oh, wow. And they sell root beer there. And the people at Paradise Swamp are blue. Hey, everybody, these, I guess, aunts and uncles. These are Kermit's aunts and uncles. Harry, Mary, Larry, Terry, Gary, Perry, Emma Lou. Well, howdy, Harry, Mary, Larry, Mary. Hi, Frog. I'm a bunny. Learning to speak frog. Oh, so cute. There's Scooter. He's got his vinyl shirt. What's that? Not a velvet satin jacket on. Miss Piggy calls it a stinking bog. Hey, Kermit, you met any of the mosquitoes? Take a sample. Miss Piggy's not happy about that either. What's wrong with a frog tasting a few skeeters? You want to waddle in the mud? Now, Kermit busts out his banjo. Let's sing some frog songs. He starts jamming. Everybody's jamming. Music is playing. They start singing. Old frog songs is all the things. So we're really getting into it. Everybody's singing along. A lot of different Muppets, different shades of blue and green. A lot of different outfits. Oh, boy. I just hit the wrong button, though. Okay, so yeah, they're talking about the Frog Festival, Buck Fry. You're going to love it. Then we're going to listen to fireworks from Walt Disney World. So supposedly, I guess they're on the border. Oh, I forgot Walt Disney World's right on the other side of these trees. Everybody else runs off. Don't you understand? We're not going to go to the Frog Festival. We're going to go to Disney World. And then Kermit says, let's get a quick peek at Walt Disney World, then we'll be back soon. Okay, then we see some stock footage of Disney with kinetic motion and the castle. Oh, yeah, this is super stock footage. Holy cow. So MGM Studios, gate number 12. And Charles Grodin works there as a safety squad. And he's on a cell phone, a giant yellow cell phone, checking in. This is his last chance. And the Muppets go up to him. He's working the gate. They say, "Do you have tickets?" My knapsack's in the swamp. And usually Kermit takes place, and he goes, "No Disney World today. Let's get back to the swamp." But then Animal moves the turnstile, and then they just all go in. He blows his whistle. They're at the crossroads of the world. And the place where he rents strollers, which is like a gas station. Beaker already has something over his head. He can't see. Grodin's honking his thing. We see the entrance to MGM Studios. Kermit says, don't worry, I'm good for it. So does this kid. They say, why don't you get gum off to things to make money for it? And Mr. Kismet, he says, and his nephew, they're green. Can you keep an eye on them? Then we see Animal kind of getting into an ice cream cart, which it doesn't really exist there, but we see some Mickey balloons, dancing fountains from Epcot, and the bunny and Scooter are looking at those. And the bunny has a lollipop. Beaker walks into a pole. Oh, Wonders of Life Pavilion. That's where Gonzo and Camilla are. Is that her name, Camilla? Gonzo checks a garbage can. He's looking at paper cups, cutting edge paper cup exhibit. Then we have Honeydew so Beaker's wearing a helmet, Musketeer bar, 150. But I think Animal ate them all. Kermit's trying to clean up the mess as usual. But I guess they're kind of portraying it as one park. For effectiveness. Okay, so now Grodin's following Kermit. And there's a hot dog stand. He gets Ratso. Hey, you're part of the Kismet group? I'm just a rat on holiday. No rodents in the park, man. And he goes, don't you know Mickey Mouse? Well, Mickey Mouse is different. I'm looking for Kismet. He gets a foot-long dog, man. Nothing on it, though. All right, where are they? They're called the Muppets, first off. 2 T's, 1 P. No. 2 P's, 1 T. And we see Miss Piggy and somebody else. They're in front of Big Thunder Mountain. And Miss Piggy's talking about something. Probably a long walk from here. They look backwards. Nice breeze. Their hair's moving. Okay, then we have the pet care center. And Rolf's there. Who's your owner? The person at the pet care center says, I have no owner. He goes, why don't you come with me? Disney World's such a big place. So they say, Rolf, why don't you come in the pet care center and hang? Miss Piggy, oh my goodness, Miss Piggy and this other dude are on Big Thunder Mountain. This is real. Okay, so I'm going to watch this and pause it. They just crested a hill. This is really well done. So Miss Piggy's mouth is open after they crest the hill. And then we go a POV shot, I think. Then we have Miss Piggy, both her hands are on the thing even. Wow, that is cool. Now, okay, so I just paused it again. On this one, it's 15:04. I got a good pause because Miss Piggy's leaning back, her mouth's open, both hands are on the bar. And the other Muppet kind of just looks like, he's like, this is interesting. And, oh my goodness, 15:12, her eyes even are extra wide. She's wearing purple silk or lavender gloves and a hat, which is staying on her head pretty well. And then we see the exit. Miss Poe, this is gold. She has heart sunglasses that are skewed on her hat. And she's with this other Muppet who's saying, what did you think? I want to stop riding the rides now. But Miss Piggy looks seriously confused. Now we have Grodin and Ratso. I got to get some root beer. We're in front of Hollywood and Vine, which is a buffet restaurant. Give me some root beer and I'll help you with the Muppets. How's that sound? Then he calls on his phone. Fitzwaller, there's a Scandinavian cook and a guy with a bucket on his head. Svenkas Tacos. So the Swedish chef has a taco stand set up in front of the Mexico pavilion, and he's shaking maracas. He's got hot, medium, and mild sauce, and he had a rubber taco he threw over his shoulder. Then Bunsen Honeydew says, I'd like a taco for my friend. Mild, medium, or mild? No, medium? No. How about hot? Okay, hot. He even pretends that the sauce was hot. It's in a ketchup bottle, like a cinematic ketchup bottle, you know? And he hands it to Bunsen Honeydew. No, Beaker, sorry, who's eating it under his helmet. He's wearing an upside-down bucket with chalk eyes on it, and then steam comes out his ears, and the bucket flies off, then lands back in his head. Okay, then we have Fozzie and his mother, and they're having a sandwich for lunch. Oh, we don't have any money to buy sandwiches. Sorry, Ma, no lunch for us today. Yeah, you don't be there without money, I'll tell you that much. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the world's funniest comedian, the one, the only, Fozzie Bear. So he's going to perform for money. He's going to busk at Walt Disney World. Not allowed with permit, you know. 4 people say, stop. She says, put some money in the hats before he even does any jokes. See some more stock footage of Main Street. Oh, there's Stadler and Waldorf. They're on the back of one of the trolleys. Oh, I love this place. It's perfect. Absolutely can't think of a thing to complain about. Pleasant, neat, clean. Yeah. I don't like it when there's anything to complain about. This is terrible. Why is this miserable for us? And they're like, we got to get out of here. Now I have Camilla and Gonzo in the, utilidors, I think. They're looking... Andrew, is that can't be Fozzie's or Kermit's nephew's name. They're on the New York City bank lot, which doesn't exist anymore. And talking about the Frog Festival, missing it. And there's scum skimming. That's a contest. See one of the two-story buses that used to... Okay, so this is real cool. They don't do this anymore, but they were called omnibuses. So they were double-decker mini buses, and you could ride around World Showcase. So all the members of the Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem, is that what they're called? Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem Band? They're all on the top floor of this autobus. Some are chilling. He's talking. Cerebral cortex, man. And what do rock want to do? Then roll around, maybe rock. And a world tour. Oh, so they're touring around. Now they're going through, what's that, Norway. They went from China to Norway. Then we see, the Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem are performing a concert in Germany. And they have a stage set up. That would have been cool. And they're actually in Lederhosen, and they're rocking out. That would be fun. It would be a good show. And they're singing Rocking Around the World. And you don't have to worry. I'm sure you'll agree if you don't speak the same language as me, because we rock together. We really will be one big family. Rolling around the world. Then they're doing kind of shots of them singing in the other countries around the World Showcase. Then we're at the concert. It's in Canada. And then they're dressed, some in Canadian jackets. I don't know, some sort of serious jackets. And dancing. Though the sax player has a sombrero on. I'm not sure you're free. You don't speak the same language as me. Animals, playing the drums as always. We go to Italy, Japan. Where's that? Norway? Yeah. Mexico. The stage is set up now. And it looks like they even have an extra trumpet player. Whoa, and then there's other puppets that just appeared, marionettes, and the people in the crowd are dancing along. All of them in the Mexico stage have sombreros. They throw them all up in the air together. And that looks fun. Okay, then we have a B-roll of Main Street. Pretty empty, though. And, Statler and Waldorf have made a friend. Say, hey, I've seen you walking around this park. Are they singing a song? Hello, hello? Yeah, they are. Hello, hello song. And people people are dancing along in the trolley to the song. And they got kind of like suits on. Oh no, one has a seersucker suit. No, they both seem to have seersucker suits on. Who's my lady? And let's see. Then now we're back with Grodin and Ratso in front of Star Tours. And you're going to have to scrape some gum, man. He says, listen, give instructions. We're here. What's the assignment? Oh, there's the 7 dwarves. They're supposed to help search. They're the backup for the safety squad. Good grief, someone says. Now, Beaker's wearing a wig and sunglasses, but still has the bucket over his head. We do a zoom on Star Tours, which must be new. And we're seeing Miss Piggy's riding that ride now. And there's a lot of rocking back and forth. I think Star Trek style. And her mouth is open. She flops forward. She gets off. Her eyes are so wild. She's still moving, even though she's off the ride. Back and forth. See the Grand Floridian Hotel. And Kermit and his nephew are hiding in front of a tree. They want to get back to the swimming contest. Gary's usually wins. And this is where Grodin and the 7 dwarves are stuck behind. They see Kermit. Kermit hides in the tree. Then Grodin's surprised by Ratso. And Robin, the nephew's name is Robin, is on the monorail alone. Fozzie's still telling jokes. I slept all day, used to be a poet. And something about poets. Nobody's getting his jokes. You sure you do this for a living? His mom says to him. Well, then we have Sadler and Waldorf for heckling him. You could start the bad jokes. Robin's at the pet care center. This doesn't look like the Magic Kingdom. Rolf's playing piano in the pet care center. All the other pets are jamming along. And the pet center looks kind of like a living room, which would be nice, or a music hall. And it seems to be pretty idealized. Everybody's rocking out with Rolf. And bills are paid. Now I'm digging it. I'm dogging it. There's a lot of dogs. Wow, there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 15 to 20 Muppet dogs jamming along. And there's even a pool hall where dogs playing pool. Not dogs playing poker, dogs playing pool. So if you put your dog at the pet care center, it could play pool, apparently. Okay, the dog, still got this dog song. Make it clear you're the best. Tales of Happiness is the song. Oh, there's dogs playing poker. So we did get that. I'm dogging it, please. I bet you this is kind of like a rollover Beethoven type song. Okay, we're back with Gonzo and Camilla in the utilidors. They're behind some tubes. I assume there's Dumbo, the ride, and the teacups. And Miss Piggy's on the teacup now. And she's saying, whoa, boy. So this would be pretty long. She went on a ride, Big Thunder to Star Tours, back to the teacups. And spinning around. I wouldn't recommend that. Then we see the castle. And Kermit's saying, man, I can't find my friends. Oh, man, I'm missing the frog tournament. Nothing's going my way. And then Raven Simone comes up behind him, taps him on the shoulder, says, hey, what's so Raven? I mean, what's going on with you, man? And he says, I was just talking to myself. And she says, he goes, my friends are at the swamp. My other friends didn't want to be there. My mother said, you should never give up on a dream. That's what Raven says to him. He says, what about speaking of frogs? They say, what if we sing a song together? What about songs about rainbows? What's on the other side? And rainbows are visions and only illusions. So Raven's singing at Kermit. They got nothing to hide while they're walking. So she's having to walk and sing. Someone else having to puppet and walk. And she says, come on, Rainbow Connection, lovers, dreamers, and Kermit says, I think I remember the song. And she goes, whoever sang this song must have been a wise person. No, he's a frog. Have you been half asleep? So now Kermit, they're singing together now. Have you heard voices? Yeah. Call my name. That's a sweet sound. Calls a young sailor. What's so amazing probably is coming up next. I've heard it too. So yeah, they're singing to each other. She has her arm around Kermit and she's walking, singing to Kermit. That's some professional level. I couldn't do any of those things. On a walkway in Disney World. Wow, by the castle. Now they're stopping. Stop moping around and find my friends and go back to the Swamp Festival. There's Grodin. He points at Kermit. Raven says, too bad. I was going to try to get him to sing Not Easy Being Green. Now we've got Grodin and Ratso. They're in MGM? I don't know. And then the handsome macho pig. I don't know. Do you have any macho shirts with mice on them? Down the street, man. Wait a minute. That was a Muppet, Grodin says. He goes, yep, it was. This piggy's hat is now broken. And no more free rides. We haven't been to Space Mountain or Body Wars yet. Miss Piggy says, I want to go to theater at MGM or else. Okay, well, she looks around. Oh, she karate chopped a light pole. And it says there was applause. And we have Snow White and Animal together, like at a photo opportunity. Grodin's exasperated. He's with the seven dwarves. They're walking around still and dancing, kind of like a parade at this point. Oh, Kermit's in the crowd, hiding with the audience. Fozzie's still telling jokes to one family that's dressed in not matching blue outfits, but like coordinated blue outfits. Disney joke. That's a dismal joke. One of the Waldorf or Sadler says. And Fozzie says, if you think you're so funny. And then Kermit runs into Fozzie. Did I call him Fuzzy Bear? Fozzie Bear is fuzzy, though. They hug, very happy. I don't think I brought the right material, not the right audience. There's Country Bear Jamboree. Let's go check that out, Fozzie. And we see some country bears and some other non-country, some Dumbo characters. And he's telling jokes about cub reporters. And they're all paying their money into the mom's hat. Okay, now we're back with Gonzo and Camilla. They're still wandering around. Holy Toledo. Oh, they're in the laundry facility. Probably for the costumes, but they're riding. I wonder if they could find Pillow Pet, but this is not for the hotels. This is, I think, for just the laundry for the employee costumes. And then the drying and, what do you call that? There's things being air-filled. Ironing. Then they're in some sort of conveyor belt that goes uphill with the clothes that look clean. And then clothes are being bagged and moved. He calls Camilla old poppy seed. First cycle tossing and turning with you. Say, okay, hold on here. This is a special, not for children, man. And then they get shaken out of a bag, and they brush themselves off. What a treat. Let's go find Kermit, though. Okay. Yeah, it would have been great to get steamed, too, but we better not. We better go find Kermit. Fozzie has popcorn, so does his mother. And they're with Kermit, walking around looking for the rest of the team. Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. Miss Piggy, but she wants to go to the Grumman's Theater, and so they're going back and forth. Let's go to the stunt show first. Oh, this could be a culmination because Animal and Snow White just went there, and now Kermit and Fozzie and his mom are there. So everybody's heading in. They show the show times. Dr. Mayhem's band, and Dr. Mayhem and the Electric Teeth. Did they call him Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem? It's Dr. Teeth, Dr. Mayhem and the Electric Teeth, right? All right, so then we're seeing the Stunt Spectacular show. They're looking for volunteers and say, anybody can be a volunteer for this show. A sturdy peasant, and Miss Piggy gets picked. They say, why don't you go right down there, get in costume. Then Snow White and Animal are running around. Now we're looking for a leading actor, Tom Selleck type. And they say, whoa, Animal's running around up there. And they say, perfect, sir. And they take Kermit as the Tom Selleck type. Gonzo and Camilla are climbing a ladder. So they're like, yeah, where are we? Can't touch the magic of Disney World. Okay, casting is done. Sit back and enjoy the Disney Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. Take one, scene one. So this is like the marketplace scene. Miss Piggy's like moving around. Oh, Kermit's dressed as Indiana Jones now. Don't worry, Miss Piggy. I'll take care of it. So he's pretending he's Indy. And he goes, this is all make-believe, trust me. And so he dances off with different marketplace people. And then they say, Miss Piggy, why don't you dance with us? Then we see Scooter and Bunny are having ice cream cones. Then Miss Piggy gets in a truck with some of the marketplace people. Kermit says, hey, what's up with that truck? We got to resolve things. Truck goes around behind one of the sets, comes all the way back around, and we see a special effect with the truck, where the truck runs out of gas, but it's just a special effect. But Miss Piggy gets in like a steam bath, and they say, okay, it's another scene, Fozzie and his mom. So we have Kermit in another scene. I don't know if I believe in this kind of play acting. They say, we give up, Kermit. We don't want to dance off with you. Then we got a plane. Miss Piggy takes over. She's doing some acting. And they say, don't worry, this is stunt acting. And then Dr. Teeth and the Electric Man Band are like, how did everybody get cast in this? So we see more scenes with Miss Piggy doing the action. And then Camilla and Gonzo come out from the floor almost. Kermit's dancing off with a character. And Miss Piggy says, let me take care of this. And I think she's going to karate chop him. Yep. Oh, yeah. Hi-ya, she says. Then Animal, Snow White's clapping for Animal, who rides a barrel. And then there's this big finale, and Miss Piggy and Kermit run out of there. But Grodin is waiting, and he catches them. Then it's daytime, and we're at the exit of MGM Studios. They're all there. And everybody says, so good to find everybody. And get back. We can get back for the thing. And then he calls in, says, yeah, don't worry, I got everything taken care of. The insidious Kismets, or Kermit, he says. It's Kermit, not Kismet, man. And, we're both fictional animal stars of America. Me and Mickey. Put Mickey on the phone. Mr. Mouse. Oh, it says Mr. Miles, but it's Mr. Mouse. He says, Kermit may have met you before. And the Mickey's like, yeah, Grodin, I have. Like to talk to him. Put him on the phone. Kermit goes, yo, Mickey, what's up? It's Kermit. Kermit the Frog. Yeah, totally. A little mix-up. So we'll be right over. So then they're in the office. So I guess this is before the Muppet Land opened because they haven't gone to Muppet Land. They're outside the door with a star on it. This is Mickey Mouse. Hey, Mickey, are you in there? And then, there's an animated Mickey saying, hey, Muppets are here at Disney World. Let's meet everybody. Fozzie, Floyd, Janice, Bean Bunny, Gonzo, Robin, Miss Piggy. She comes in dramatically, makes entrance, goes to the front. How'd she do that? Miss Piggy knows how to make an entrance for sure. We've had a wonderful time at Walt Disney World. Mickey says, when you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. Actually, we say someday you'll find the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Then I say, philosophy discussion between Mickey and Kermit. And he goes, let's go down to the theater and put your name, your footprints in cement. Welcome to the family. Then there's another song. When the curtain goes up, we hear the applause. It's time we live. It's time we're going to keep on singing. So right now it's Kermit and Fozzie. Then Miss Piggy gets in. So this is like the vaudeville. They're dancing. Then everybody else starts to join in. Gonzo, Fozzie's mom. Then everybody starts popping up layer after layer after layer, ready to roll, work together, break apart. And we see Kermit put his name in his... Gonzo puts a comedic... Gonzo and Fozzie unsuccessfully put their names in cement. Miss Piggy turns around. She's dancing and moving. She's shaking and, grooving. She's actually got like a rose thing. Grodin's the one stuck peeling gum. Snow White and Animal seem to become friends. Rolf is still with all the dogs. They're singing. Bean Bunny and Scooter are dancing in front of the dancing fountains. So now we're getting all these locations with everybody singing. We go together. So this must have been introducing the Muppets there. I don't know. A lot of sequence stuff. Singing in different locations. A lot of them have pink bands on their hats to symbolize like a continuity, I think, of... Then we see a night shot of MGM Studios, and we're back at the swamp again. Dream come true. Got to admit, Kermit, it's pretty nice, and these skeeters aren't half bad. Great end to a terrific day. Where's Miss Piggy, though? I haven't seen her. Oh, I don't know. She was still at the theater in wet cement signing autographs. They go, we got to go back. Emmylou, find us a way to get her out. So she's stuck in the cement and just sitting there looking around. And then we see the credits roll. And all the Muppets, all the other performers, and we're slowly zooming out as she's standing there solo, waiting, zooming out still, really long zoom, which is cool. Like this would be kind of like a drone shot in the present day. And there's still like about 5 minutes left in this video, so I just want to see. Now it shows the end, Buena Vista Television. Then we see, more ads for the Disney Channel. There's like some TV show with dogs on it, or movie coming up. Some Susan Flechette and Dean Jones. Who's in the Doghouse, the movie. That's on the Magical World of Disney. The Ugly Dachshund. Okay, Magical Winter Weekend Preview. And family films. It just shows, there's Sesame Street, Superman, comedy, Dennis the Menace, Curly Top, Follow That Bird, I remember that one, drama, Sky Trackers, Sylvester, animation, Felix the Cat, All Dogs Go to the Big Farm, Adventure, Ewoks on Endor, Courage Mountain, the guy with wings, Superman. What else we got here? I don't know, family films. What do you got in that's, then we've got Mickey Shopping, TV Dinner. So it must be a movie about to start. Mickey's stock in his grocery cart. This is a POV with just Mickey's arms. Have a coupon for everything. And this is like their branding. Okay, then we have a Little Mermaid. Oh, this is a preview show. So we see a bunch of stuff for the preview show. And again, how to sign up. Oh, it's Nancy at the Disney Channel telling you about the wonderful programs you could see here. Day and night, movie specials you can't see anywhere else. You also got the Disney Channel magazine, with stuff about Bambi, Michael Eisner, all the shows that are on. It's a magazine your whole family will enjoy. How do you top that? Well, if you call us right now, so you should call a phone number and then you get a certificate. You get the Little Mermaid hot cocoa mug set and a coupon for a free box of hot chocolate. There's one with Ariel, one with Sebastian, and then the fish and the bird. I don't know their names off the top of my head. $15.95 value, by the way. And you just got to call their phone number. And you got to do that by March 15th, 1991. New subscribers only. One mug set per household, though. And then we see a Smithsonian, an ad for the Smithsonian. And what's out? This then a zoo. Oh, from your pajamas. So you could do all that at Disney Channel. All at the Disney Channel. This does feel like a commercial for it, but it's not. Then we got more of the preview show. Thanks for watching the preview show. Oh, and there's Peter Scolari again. And he's advertising it, yeah. And this is better than any other service. I was on a show with Tom Hanks and Bob Newhart, so there's an exclusive series coming, but then it ends. But we do have one more. I think I have a copy of the outtakes somebody put on there. So let's see what this is. Let's actually open it in YouTube if we can. I think it's 7 minutes long. Okay, I can't do it in, let's see. Okay, first one is the lobby. Oh, Michael Eisner's in the lobby with, having tea of the, what is that called? The Grand Floridian with, Fozzie and his mother. Such a beautiful room. Very nice. Welcome, everyone. I'm in the lobby of the Grand Flo. And, yeah, this is, you could check this room out. And they're talking about the rooms. Welcome, everybody, to the land of land. Just a wonderful hotel. Thanks for letting us stay here, by the way. Bears usually don't stay in these hotels. But he wants to welcome everybody to the lobby of the Grand Floridian. And who else can we get to come by? He's cracking up, so I don't know. They must have had a mistake there. Then we're seeing their feet, Muppets in Walt Disney World. I don't know if somebody will like, why is this an outtake, you know? Because, like, it's very hard to walk. Keeping the shoes on is difficult. And then we see Miss Piggy. Then they got all the luggage. You sure we really know all this luggage? I mean, you got to dress for the part, she says. There's going to be a big dinner. She runs into a tree. Sorry, I mistook you for something. Beaker and Honeydew. Oh, yeah, we got to get you some pink. We got to get you some calamine lotion, bud. And then Kermit and Miss Piggy, and she's saying something, I don't know. And he just karate chopped her, pretty sure. Then we get to Paradise Swamp, and this is definitely like a YouTube upload of a VHS, but it says Chapter 1. And Kermit says, hey, I just missed my cue. Sorry. And then he goes right into the camera. And then they talk about Skeeters. And there's a bunch of other stuff. And hey, stop recording. Something about a riddle. They say, hey, Kermit, come on, man. What's up with that? And he's still moving back and forth. Now he's got the banjo. And there's so this must be a take of them doing the song. Ratso's there. Oh, there's more cuts. So probably some funny stuff, but it doesn't translate quite so well to mute. Miss Piggy karate chopped Kermit. Then they cut. She's going to do it again, I think. They're talking about the Frog Festival. Oh, like she missed it on that one. Then we got B-roll of the parks and the dancing fountains. They're trying. Bean Bunny was trying to catch the water with a lollipop. And then we have Beaker and Honeydew running into the poles. Nice place over there. This is Fozzie and his mom. Nice, yeah, nice place to listen. And I don't know. I think they're making jokes to each other that aren't. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, look over there. That's a nice place to buy our mothers a nice Mother's Day gift. Nice. Okay, great. Then he says poopy something. Okay, then we have Grodin and Ratso, but he messed up the puppet. And then it looks like somebody comes back and tries to fix it. He walks off. Then they have the Swedish staff talking about Indiana Jones in Nebraska and something. And you got to talk Hoover. You're not so sure. Not so sure. Oh, he taps Beaker's head. So this is kind of silly. Then we have Dr. Teeth in the Electric Mayhem in the bus. And can't tell what they're talking about. It's not updating, but probably funny. Grodin on the phone. Kismet. No, it's Kermit, man. Kismet, I'm speaking of Mr. Mickey Mouse. Yeah, we're buddies. And something messes up because everybody starts laughing. But Kermit and Grodin are still going at it. Like all the other puppeteers even have their Muppets down. Okay, then we have Kermit dressed up, getting ready to do the beginning of the song. Somebody walks by in the background. Okay, then they're doing their dance. Fozzie made a mistake. And so there's a lot of mess ups during these songs because, I mean, it's a lot. Oh, Fozzie kisses Kermit as a joke. I don't know, something else happens. Kermit Karate Chops, Miss Piggy again. Oh boy, these Muppeteers are just as silly as you thought they'd be. Then they're doing some other silly stuff. This is good. I have to listen to it with noise. Then all the puppeteers come up when they're really messing around. Then they try to do the big stacked reveal. There's a lot more joking going on. There's one with Kermit and Ward. Kermit being nervous as Indiana Jones. More singing. Then some like behind the scenes stuff. A lot of behind the scenes stuff. Behind the scenes stuff of the audience. Behind the scenes stuff of all the staff. Everybody working on it. Jim Henson even in one shot. People, everybody directing and all the team. I mean, a huge team of people work on this, make it work. Raven Simone, other team member. Oh, wow. All the camera set up on the rides. Michael Eisner, his shirt was like not, his jacket got messed up at some point, even though it didn't seem to make the movie. But then the final singing. And we're so glad you're here. That was the end of the outtakes. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you have a chance, like to support this thing we're doing, it'd be amazing. Support the Trevor Project or whatever else. I'm recording this ahead of time. So anything else the Orlando Parkstop fundraiser's doing, buy something. I got some cool Muppet stuff, pieces of art last year. So buy something from the auction. You might discover a new artist as well and support one another, really cool thing to do. And, watch these specials on YouTube, unless you have a copy of them somewhere. Thanks and good night, everybody. All right, everybody. This is Scoots. I want to thank everybody that signed up for Sleep With Me Plus recently, for supporting the show directly. Kennedy, Zoe, and Megan. Thanks, and good night. Tom, Cassie, and Eden. Thank you. Thanks, and good night. Kenny, Michaela, and Leanne. Thank you. Thanks, and good night. No, another Michaela, Dawn, and Patricia. Thank you. Thanks, and good night. Ashley, Peter, and Brendan. Thank you. Thanks, and good night. Jay, Emmeline, and Guy. Thanks, and good night. Matt, Isabel, and Jen. Thank you. Thanks, and good night. Lauren, Angelina, and Mitchell. Thanks, and good night. Mark, Benjamin, and Jan. Thank you. Thanks, and good night. And Emily, Lori, and Simon. Thank you. Thanks, and good night. Show would not exist without people like you directly supporting the podcast. And I really appreciate it. And you can support the show directly on Apple Podcasts too, or support our sponsors. Or if you prefer a free way to support the show, the best free way to support the show is to join our referral program. Just refer people to podcast. Thanks and good night. Thanks, everybody. Hey, everybody, this is Scoots, and I'm just kind of running through here as I tuck you in. I've been trying to talk about the goals around the podcast, right? I don't know if you're hearing this and you're new or you only listen once in a while, don't worry about this part too much. But if you're one of those that are super listeners, those are people that listen longer than a year, listen to more than 2 or 3 episodes a week, listen all night long, or fall asleep fast. 40,000 of those listeners. And you listen about 10 to 40 times more than a regular listener, because a regular listener just comes to the show when they need it, at the start of the school year, when they change jobs, when they have their first child, when something big happens in their life and it takes them a few months and they need the show then, and then they know they can count on the show and the next time something like that comes up. Those people count on the show. And people that aren't in a position to financially support the show count on the show. And people that are just discovering the show for the first time count on the show. But if you're one of those super listeners, if I can't get you and about 400 others, so 1% of super listeners in 2 years, I don't think the show will be around. I'll be honest with you. So we could really use your support if you're a super listener. And actually, your support will change the future of the podcast at this point. Either way, like if you spread the word about the show, it'll help us grow. And when the show grows, more people benefit from it. The show will grow supporters that way. If you support the show directly, if you're a super listener and you're in a position where you could cut back on one of the streaming services, or you can already afford to support the show, your $60 a year, your $120 a year, your $240 a year will make the difference. Particularly right now, the show's in, like, it will. Like, it'll either make the difference, your $7 a month of the show being here in 2 years, or if you put it off, that's about the thing we're looking at right now. At least as far as, anyway, I don't want to get to that point, but I don't think we need to, because we only need 1 out of every 100 super listeners to support the show, and it'll be fine. But if we can't get that 1 out of every 100, 1 out of 100 super listeners, but I think everybody thinks that it's somebody else or that they'll do it tomorrow, and that never hasn't, it just isn't the case. So I don't know, if you're listening right now, I thought I was going to lay out the goals. Where did I get off topic, or did I already lay them out? Well, my goals, I don't know if I've achieved them. In these post rolls, I'm like a little more freeform. My goals with the show is to bring you relief, to bring you comfort in the deep dark night. So if you're still listening to this, don't worry. Got hundreds and hundreds of other episodes. Multiple episodes coming out every week. Story-only episodes coming out every week now. Past 2 years, we finally reached the goal of having 5 different things come out every single week in the listener ad-supported versions of the show, so that you have stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. And what was did I have a point? Now I got mixed up. But my goal is for the podcast to be here, to bring you comfort in the deep dark night, to bring you relief, to bring you distraction, to bring you sleepy joy and delight, to either help you fall asleep or to know somebody's there to be with you when you can't sleep, that you could count on, that's there to distract you. That's the biggest goal of the show, is to be there for you and for people around the world that count on this podcast. That's what the show really means to me, because I record the podcast now in the same room I couldn't sleep as a kid. And even though I was in a house of people, even though I shared the room with my brother, I felt like I was on my own. And I just wanted to know someone was there that understood what that was like, to just sit with me and to offer me some kind of relief. And that's not, I mean, it's really not possible except through the magic of podcasting. And that's why the show's so important to me, and why I get so strong feeling about this stuff. So, yeah, so there's that. That's the biggest goals of the show. Second biggest goal of the show is that it's free for anybody to find it and to use it and discover it, like just like you discovered the show, because it was free. It's so different, and it only works for the people it works for. It being free and being able people to be able to take 2 or 3 tries to get used to the show makes all the difference, right? And it's out there free now for anybody to discover it, that it's going to help. Because it only helps the people it helps. I think I keep saying that again and again and again, but it's like no one has any idea that something like this exists until they find it, and that they may have a vague idea that something like this would help them. But until they see it helps them, and the only way that works is the show's free and available for them to find it. And then there's people who just can't support the show for whatever reason. And they count on the show, too. Some of them are super listeners, and other people just discover the show when they need it. They listen to it time to time whenever they need it. Maybe I already talked about that, too, but having the show free makes a big difference in a lot of people's lives. And then I would love to keep working on this podcast, keep making new episodes, stay on as a host and all the other work I do on the show. I'm not ready to let go of this podcast. I'm not ready to give up on it. And every time I kind of push, I'm trying a little bit different now to be as clear as I can. Like, what's in it for you? To feel great and amazing, right? The relief and the comfort in the deep, dark night you get from this show on a regular basis, and somebody else out there. In fact, 99 other people out there, their comfort and joy and delight. Like if you're an all-night listener and you support the show, you're supporting it for 99 other all-night listeners. If you fall asleep fast, you're supporting it for 99 other fall asleep fast listeners. And then all the other people that listen, the regular listeners, the non-super listeners. But yeah, like realistically, those low-level goals, I guess I already mentioned the goals. I think this is my second thing. Those are going to be the ones that are going to be the toughest over the next year or two. Because, I don't want to move on from the show or turn it over to another company or something like that. I love the challenge of making this podcast and being here for you. So if you're listening right now, you are the only person listening and paying attention right now, particularly if you're a super listener. Please consider supporting the show directly at sleepwithmepodcast.com/plus, sleepwithmepodcast.com/plus, or by spreading the word about the show. If you're a super listener, consider letting a person know on a regular basis. Because once you hit 100 people, then one of those people will be able to support the show, and you'll change their life too. You'll be the person bringing people sleepy joy and delight, comfort in the deep dark night. So thanks so much.